Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So it is official, the photo we see of Max and Chloe is real. I want to give a shout out to the Empathetic Devil and Burrito Guy 6 who let me know that this was actually from Life is Strange, the TikTok channel. I had to look up and yes, I ended up seeing it with my own eyes. It's real. It's one of the early TikTok videos, like not early, sorry, it's one of the most recent ones. It's titled, the thumbnail is "What You Need to Know About Life is Strange," and it shouldn't be that hard to find, but I'll just leave a little image so you know what one I'm talking about. Okay, so this is big. So we now know that Deck 9 isn't screwing around here. Now, a lot of people have mentioned, because of the dialogue options, Max mentions, we used to be best friends, we used to be high school sweethearts, and a lot of people were skeptical of this because if you don't have Chloe in this game, it's going to be a damn disaster. And I could see that. Like, can you imagine if they brought Chloe back and Max was like, "Oh, we stopped being friends," or "We stopped dating," depending on your choice. But no, we have proof here that they're still together, they look happy, and this photo, it doesn't, if we compare it to the previous one from Life is Strange 2, we can see that there is significant change here. For starters, we compare these two photos, you can see that Max and Chloe are significantly more happy, especially Chloe, because like we know, like for the past 5 years after her dad died, her life was pretty shit. I don't care what Before the Storm says as that goes. I don't really consider the game's good, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't consider those first 3 episodes canon. I consider the farewell episode canon. But with the first 3 episodes, I consider them canon to the comic book of Life is Strange. But I'm not here to get into that debate. But we can see that Chloe, she looks generally happy. So does Max. So I'd have to assume that this photo they take, if we take a look at the background where they are, they could have ended up visiting David, and that's where they took the photo where Sean and Daniel meet David in episode 5 of Life is Strange 2. But we don't know that for certain. I know there's some writing just above Max's head, but it's a bit hard to read out. I'm going to try and see if I can figure out what that is. And I believe, the top of my head, I'm going to say Savannah, but I'm not too sure. I thought the cop was called Vermont, but that's a place, not a person's name. So unless if you've ever seen Money Heist, they name themselves after cities and all that. But anyway, we know Max has been at Colden University for 6 months, so we can assume that this photo would have been taken before then. So this photo could be early 2024 or late 2023, I'm not too sure. It's a bit hard to pinpoint the dates, but I'm really have more trust in Deck 9 now. The fact that we actually see this, it's like, yes, Max and Chloe are still together. What Chloe said to Max, "When you choose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay, I'll always be with you." Deck 9's keeping that promise. They're still together, whether as friends or more, and I for one am hyped about that. But there is one thing that does confuse me, and it's this next photo. For some reason, Joyce is on there now. Why Joyce would be on there, I have no idea. This because Max and Chloe immediately leave after the storm destroys Arcadia Bay. So unless maybe because we know David for the past few months was trying to help rebuild Arcadia Bay, but he eventually gave up, and then he contacted Max and Chloe, and they all made peace. So maybe he got the photos from Joyce's old place. Either that, or this is the timeline where they've cut it, and this is the timeline where Max chose to sacrifice Chloe, and she just has photos, and this is a photo of Joyce, though I don't think, if it is a photo of Joyce, it may be one before William dies. Hell, maybe even William took the photo. But I'm just speculating here. I mean, the game says we can add Arcadia Bay photos, so maybe maybe it's meant to be like an homage, you know? We got a little place where we can remember the dead, like Max has kind of got an altar or a shrine, a little bit creepy, but... Or maybe even whatever photos we take, we can put on this wall, like the one she has in her bedroom in the first Life is Strange. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about, and I want to wait a bit before I make more videos, because last time I made a video on True Colors, and they had in the trailer, it was on a different YouTube channel, by the way. We saw how, I think his name was Mac, that's the one that starts wailing on Gabe, and then Alex beats the shit out of him. They had in one scene of a trailer, it showed her punching him, and I put that together, and I was like, this is how Mac gets beat up, because we see him beat up, but we don't know who done it. And I got a copyright notice for that. Not a copyright notice. I got a strike against my channel, so I'm gonna be very careful when putting this up. I wanna just wait for a little bit. I still have some other videos to upload, but I wanted to upload these ones first. I'll see about uploading those other ones tomorrow. But for now, we're just gonna be doing this. Just leave it here. I'm gonna wait a few days. Nothing happens, I'll continue to talk, but I want to err on the side of caution and don't want my channel to go away. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.